Hello and welcome to Gardening with Ben, the award-winning gardening podcast as voted for by the Grow Your Own magazine and by my followers and by my listeners. I hope that you have all clicked that subscribe button. If you're new to the podcast channel, please do click the subscribe button and then you get notified of all the new podcasts that get launched. And if you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, make sure you look for Gardening with Ben and follow me on all my social medias. So sit back, relax, grab a brew and let's enjoy today's gardening podcast with Ben. Hello everyone and welcome to Gardening with Ben. Well, it's been a very long time since my last podcast episode. I do apologise. It's literally probably been over 2 months since my last episode that I've recorded, and the reason for that is that I've just wanted a good old rest from recording them, because yes, they may be only about 20 to 30 minutes long, but sometimes it's enough to be getting on with, and I've just wanted a rest over the winter period. But it's now January and we are back with brand new podcasts ready for a new gardening year. And I'm excited. Who else is excited for getting in the garden? I was that excited. I didn't even have that much to drink last night because I thought I want to be down at the allotment this morning and start cracking with the new year. And I certainly got off to a good start this year. And there's a lot of things that I want to do to the plot this year and hopefully get it under control and tidied and try and probably grow a few more different things as well down there this year, as last year was a massive year for growing lots of different things, but this year we're going to try and do a few other things as well growing at the same time. But you'll find out all about them in the up and coming episodes of what we're hoping to do. So what have we been up to recently down at the allotment? Well, my main thing, what I've been getting up to mainly, is planting all my spring bulbs. I have planted so many bulbs this year down on the allotment, and if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you'll see how many bulbs I've exactly planted. It must be at least 1,000, at least. Possibly more, to be honest, with how many I've planted, but I'm so looking forward to the displays in spring of what it is going to actually look like. Fingers crossed they all grow and we get a good looking allotment of spring flowers. Last year it was mainly daffodils on the plot, but this year I've planted absolutely loads of tulips this year. I've gone for it with the tulips because tulips seem to come a bit later than the daffodils, so I thought we'll have the daffodils and then we'll have the tulips growing as well. So I've gone really mad on tulips this year. Maybe next year I'll go mad on hyacinths, but we'll see on that. But hyacinths are beautiful as well, so fingers crossed we'll get some good looking flowers on the plot. And it's all, I do it all for the bees, just for the bees, obviously for the beautiful colours and stuff like that, but the more spring flowers, the more the bees will come down to the plot and help pollinate all the fruit as well. So that is the key thing that I do down at the allotment. So what have we been up to the allotment today, with us being back down there the first day of the year? It's 1st of January. So yeah, what have we been doing down there? So we've been getting absolutely ready for starting this season off on a strong footing. We've been out and got all my bird seed and bird feeders, got them all topped up, ready for the birds to come and start eating all the seeds and stuff again. I only tend to feed them during the winter months because there's a lot around for them in the summer months for them to eat from all the fruit and everything like that. So I only feed them in the winter months. And last year was the first year that I tried feeding them, and I put some feeders out, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to get some bird houses. So I got some bird houses, put them up near my fruit trees, and literally the same day that I put them up, blue tits were going in and exploring them and having a look around and trying to move in, and they did move in, and I had some baby blue tits on my allotment last year, and that was absolutely fantastic. I just was stood there watching them, waiting for them to jump out and to fly out, and watching the parents go in and out, taking all the worms and all the insects back in and out to the birds. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'm hoping that we can get some blue tits in again. I need to clean the birdhouses out, ready for nesting season, so that they come back and have a look at nesting in them. So make sure you do that, everybody. If you've got any birdhouses, clean them all out and get them all ready for this year, and possibly disinfect inside them and stuff like that to stop any diseases what may be lingering around inside the birdhouses, because you'll find everything in there, like old straw and nests and spiders probably hiding away in there. So be careful when you unscrew the tops and take out all the old nest. So we've got all them up, all the bird feeders. I shared a picture of it today on Instagram, and I've also starting to film more and more videos down at the allotment now, because I do these podcasts, I do pictures and stuff like that, but people like to see what I'm actually doing down there. So I'm going to start filming more and more videos. So that's going to take up a lot more time, but I want to get it all up and running this year and get things looking good for people to watch and enjoy. And that's all going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you're not following my YouTube channel, please do give it a follow on the YouTube. Just search for Gardening with Ben and subscribe to my page. Obviously it's free on YouTube, but I'm trying to grow it and get more people watching my stuff on there, because Facebook doesn't seem to like putting videos up for some reason. They don't get many views on there, which is bizarre. So I'm going to start trying to pump them out on the YouTube channel now. So you'll probably get bombarded with lots and lots of videos, but once they're up there, they'll stay up there, obviously. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So we've also been planting seeds today, and these are the first seeds of the year that I've sown. And the seeds that I've sown are my broad beans. I've sown some onions for growing. I've sown some aubergines, and I've sown some snapdragons as well. First time growing snapdragons. But I think the bees will love them as well. So I thought I'll give snapdragons a try this year and see if we get some good looking flowers from them. And obviously they're annuals as well, so they'll come back year after year down at the plot, and hopefully the seeds will help spread them, and more will grow every single year. So hopefully we'll get some nice snapdragons down on the allotment. And I always remember snapdragons as a kid, because you'd take the heads off and you'd squeeze them together and to make them talk. But I'm certainly looking forward to having them growing this year. And again, I'll be trying lots more different flowers what I haven't tried before down at the plot. So we'll see how we get on. And obviously, you know me, if I spot some bargains in my supermarket when they try killing the plants off, I'll be purchasing them for sure. And the more and more annuals that I can get on the plot, obviously the better, because they'll keep flowering year after year. And things are looking good. Like I bought a load of heather last year from B&Q, what they were reduced, and that's come back really nice now, and it's growing well and it's starting to flower. It's all looking beautiful down there. So I've done pretty good with that. So we've got a lot to come, and a lot's going to be happening down at the plot this year. I've still got my shed to finish building. I'm hoping that the people that I've said that's they're going to replace it come through on that, so we're still waiting on that. Hopefully they do. If not, I'm going to be sending them a message soon just to check up on how things are getting on with that. But hopefully things are going to be good. And I've not grown aubergines properly before, so it's going to be a good try. And they do say to sow them in January, because it'll give them a longer fruiting time, and you'll get more produce from the crop in the summertime. So we're starting them early, and I'm also probably going to be looking at starting some peppers early, and possibly some chilies early as well, just to give them that little bit head start in growing and getting them germinated. So stay tuned for all that. Like I said, I'm filming everything now. I'm just going to blog it all, so you'll be fed up to the face of me. But no, I want to start sharing more stuff with you. So that's the up and coming plan for this year. Produce more and more videos, and hopefully a lot more podcasts as well to go with it for you all to listen to, because I know how much people enjoy them, and I am sorry that they've not been up for the last couple of months, but they're back now, and you'll be able to listen to me on a regular basis. They probably won't be every day, but there'll be a few a week, so make sure if it's the first time of listening to this podcast, make sure you click that follow button, make sure you click that subscribe button, and you'll get notified when brand new podcasts come up. So yeah, thanks for listening to today's episode. Hopefully there'll be another one pretty soon. Until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep gardening, and keep listening to Gardening with Ben's podcasts. Thank you for listening to today's Gardening with Ben's podcast. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do click that subscribe button, and feel free to share it as well on your Instagram stories. All you have to do if you're listening on Spotify is click the share button, and you can share it straight to your Instagram story for all your followers to listen to, and help build my listeners up as well and get more people listening to it. Feel free to check out all my social medias: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Yes, I'm on TikTok. Go check it out. Check out my dancing. Gardening with Ben. And check out the link as well in the description of this podcast, where you can check out my gardening t-shirt shop, where I sell funny t-shirts with all different funny logos and designs on. And feel free to support me by purchasing one, and all the money obviously goes back into my allotment, where I can share more gardening tips with you all. So until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep gardening, and keep listening to Gardening with Ben's podcast.